Hi, my name's Mark Joff, and this blog is about header bidding 101 in display advertising, online advertising. This blog is part 10 of a publisher series where I strive for simple explanations to complex and current trends in the ever-changing display advertising industry. This blog post was written in Vancouver. My previous videos, all 9, are from Amsterdam, the Netherlands. And this blog was inspired by a colleague from Just Premium who sent a WhatsApp message to our JP group about header bidding and the latest and greatest news. An example of supply and demand working together for our publisher's best interest. So, what is header bidding? Header bidding is a piece of code placed into a publisher header that lets demand sources bid before the ad server. And according to a recent article in AdOps Insider in March 2016, it's another way to maximize the publisher's inventory. So you put this piece of code in the header of the web page, and it calls the ad server. It creates an auction before the waterfall process in the ad server, and in effect, another way to monetize a large publisher's ad space. To me, it's basically more of a tweak than anything. So another way of looking at it is a header bidding is an RTB, real-time bidding marketplace before the ad server sets up its sequential priority or waterfall. Some questions, if you're in the ad industry, you're asking in the tech side, isn't the ad server supposed to do this already? Why is it not doing this? We rely on our ad server to maximize all our yield. What's going on? Okay, it's a good question. Isn't RTB the answer to this in the first place? In 2012, all this came out. What's going on with this? Why is header bidding? Why are people talking about header bidding? Why is it even necessary when you have an ad server or DFP, Dart for Publisher, or OpenX? And why are pubs considering and implementing header bidding systems? And these are all good questions from the supply side. It's another strategic decision to squeeze out every drop of precious inventory. And, from the publisher side, your inventory is channeled and commoditized into bidding and demand side platforms. And there's also it can result in your inventory being bought at scale, which is a good thing for perhaps unsold inventory, but header bidding can maximize that and beat that to the punch, and it's almost like a first look partner if you have first look partners. And Google gets priority in the ad server to outbid all your other bids by a cent. So if you look deeply into Dart for Publishers and you ask your ad ops team, you may not be surprised. In Dart for Publishers, it's called dynamic allocation, is given to Google to outbid the final bid by a penny as of this writing, March 2016. And in some cases, that may not be the best interest to maximizing your ad revenue. This priority is affected by exchange bidding volumes too. So the larger the exchange, the higher the priority it gets to bid on your inventory. And in some cases, that may not be maximizing your yield, your ad space. Larger ad exchanges get priority to bid. They get priority to bid on your inventory, and bigger is better. Exchanges that have larger volumes of bids are given priority, and what happens is the higher the volume of bids, the greater opportunity to bid. in an ad server and RTB auction. By taking this decision out of the ad server, it's front-loaded decision and a way to maximize yield, part of the header bidding solution. It can also be considered as hacking the ad server to make it more exciting. And I list some of the, as of March 2016, some of the header bidding systems that are currently out there, from Rubicon Project, Criteo, Google, OpenX Bidder, and Sortable, an ad engine, which is from Canada, the University of Waterloo, computer scientists. But for a more detailed discussion on header bidding or anything, please see my blog at the bottom of the page, and there's links to all authoritative sites. There's been talk about the header bidding slowing down, header bidding system slowing down the page. It's adding another layer of calls out to ad calls, and this has increased the load times considerably, longer load times, and people will lose interest and leave your site. And if they leave your site, then there's no ads being loaded, no chance for ad revenue. And that's not a good idea either. So these header bidding systems have worked out a way to have one ad call, and the larger and earlier adopted publishers have figured out a way to maximize those calls and the latency. Some final thoughts on header bidding. My sense is that header bidding is just a way to connect to an RTB marketplace, like multiple demand partners, hard-coded on the page and wrapped up in one ad tag call, and then linked to the ad server. In reality, the ad server technology really needs to be updated to accommodate this programmatically, or else it's just like in the old days, a hard-coded first look deal with a bunch of first look ad partners that are embedded on the page. What does it mean to you as a pub? You may want to speak to your ad ops team and figure out how much tweaking is going on, and take a look at, do you have the technical skills to implement a header bid solution, and is it worthwhile for you? Now go have a look, and thanks for watching my video.